Hi there guys, on today's video I wanted to show you how to set up a RAID on your hard drives on your Dell PowerEde R710, R610, on pretty much any R series server. Alright, if you see here guys, now once we enter the PERC6i configuration utility, on the top you're going to see the name of the controller, first thing you want to check, and then actually the firmware version of that controller. Remember that you guys should update all the firmwares on the controller before setting up your RAID. It actually helps clear out a lot of errors before you do anything. First thing we're going to see here on the top is going to be the virtual drive management, which is where your virtual disks are located. Following that, we're going to see the physical drive management and the controller management. On the bottom of the screen, you're going to see F1 for help, F2 for operations, F5 for refresh, Control N to enter the next page, Control P to see the previous page, and F12 to access controller. The first thing you guys are going to want to do is actually you're going to press Control N to go to the next page, and you're going to actually see the actual physical drives on the server. That's the first thing you guys want to check to make sure that all of them are showing up, and it helps you kind of clear out a lot of errors. If the drives you see here are showing up, that means that they're actually available for the server and they have to be in an online state. Remember that guys, if you don't see them online, that means that the drives are not going to work or show up on the virtual drive management. Then we're going to go over to the control management page. And if you guys see it here, this is the page for the controller. It just pretty much tells you that the controller is active. You can reset it to factory defaults, but we're not going to do any of that right now. Now, if you go and press Control N once again, that takes us back to the virtual management side. First thing you guys are going to want to do is press F2. For me right now, I already have a RAID configuration set up, but I'm going to go ahead and delete that RAID configuration. You're going to go ahead and press enter, and then once you press yes, that configuration is going to be deleted. Now you're going to see that the controller 0 is the only thing active without a configuration present. So next thing you guys are going to want to do is press F2 for operations, and you're going to have the option between clear config or create a new VD. You're going to select create new VD. Now this is going to bring you to the RAID setup configuration utility or virtual disk management, and it's going to give you the option to create a new VD. If we see right here, the first thing that is selected is actually the RAID level. Press enter to view your RAID level, and it's going to give you the options that are available on the drives that you have currently. If you see right here, I only have 2 drives available, so I only have the options between RAID 0 and RAID 1. If I had more than 2 drives per se, let's say 4 or 5 drives, I would have the options between RAID 5 and RAID 10, and if I'm not mistaken, this controller can actually do RAID 50. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and set up the drives in the RAID 1, and that means tap down and select RAID 1 by pressing enter. Once you do that, you're going to use the tab key to go to the drives and select which drives by pressing the spacebar that you want to put into the RAID configuration. I'm going to select both of the drives I have, and that's going to tell me what my virtual disk size is going to be over here on this right hand side. You're going to use the tab key to move over and move over again and move over again and one more time in order to hit OK. Once that's selected, you'll see here that it's recommended that all logical drives be initialized unless you're attempting to recreate a previous configuration and recover data, as initialization is a destructive process. Remember that once you do set up a RAID on your drives, whatever information was on those drives will be deleted. I'm going to go ahead and press OK by hitting the enter key, and now my virtual disk 0 is available. And as stated, we're going to go ahead and initialize the drives by pressing F2 one more time, and it's going to give you the option to initialize, delete, or properties. We're going to tab over again to start initialization, and normally I like to run a fast initialization just because it doesn't take about probably 1 minute compared to probably 10 to 15 minutes that it takes to do the start normal initialization. We press that, and this is going to destroy all the data on the virtual disk, which right now there's no data anyways, so we're going to go ahead and tab over and press OK. Once that's done, we see right now that the drives are 49%, and now we have a new VD. I'm going to go ahead and press OK. Press the escape key to exit, and now you have a new RAID configuration set up. We're going to go ahead and reboot the server now. Alright guys, now we're going to see here once we're booting back up on BIOS, we're going to see all the options going to run through the processor memory, and it's going to enter the configuration for the RAID. If you wait here, you'll see that the virtual drive has actually been added as an option on the unit, and now you have your virtual drive handled by the BIOS. So now whatever operating system you guys want to load, you should be able to do so from this point on. That's all for now, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments that you guys want to add to this on the comment section below. Thank you.